Okay, so let's begin. Please hope you can see my screen now. Right. Data mining. Data mining. Now we will take them separately so that we can get the full concept of what data mining is. When we talk about data is raw facts, but in this modern era, we are being driven by data. Everything we are doing, it's by data. Whether we can travel, we will take bus, we will eat, we want to buy online, anything is about data. Now, what is mining? Mining, in our basic knowledge, would be like so searching for something, continuously searching for something, or in search for something, mining. So, data mining. Now, data mining here, we are going to, the whole concept about the data mining here is we are going to get a very large, big data set. We will dig through this data set with tools, big tools, and a very efficient tools that can help us to make informed business decisions. Informed, not just decisions, informed business decisions or data-driven decisions. Right. When we talk about what someone asked, what is data-driven decision? When we talk about data-driven decision, last time we actually realized. So we want to know the number of customers we serve each day. Based on our data, we can analyze and see, okay, Monday we got this, Tuesday we got this, Wednesday we got this. Now we'll find the average of the 3 days. Then you see that okay, then it's actually 70% certain that on Thursday or on Friday this number of customers or more are going to come. As data driven, a decision backed by data, backed by facts. Right. In data mining, we get big data sets. We use big tools, most efficient tools to actually go through this data, try to draw patterns in this data, and find informed decisions. In fact, data mining is one of the crucial things in most successful companies. When the company wants to make informed decisions, they use this data and generate business intelligence, advanced analytics applications. Now, business intelligence in data mining, you take your data, you dig through the data, you actually draw patterns, make some small calculations, and based on that, you can use to predict in various aspects of your organization, sales, revenue, and a whole lot. Now, effective data mining aids in various aspects of planning business strategies and managing operations. That includes customer-facing functions such as marketing. So in marketing, advertising, sales, and customer support. So we have also the manufacturing, the supply chain management, the finance, and the human resource. Data mining supports fraud detection, risk management, because in data mining, you are going to draw patterns, and you drawing the patterns is going to help you to actually detect or gain insight in business intelligence. In business intelligence, you can use it to actually detect fraud patterns. So maybe you are in a transaction center or online or these online transactions. You have your data, you've actually drawn an analytics on this data. Now, when you see that a certain pattern of transaction is ongoing, so for example, these banks, when they notice that a particular dormant account is actually all of a sudden is actually receiving huge sum of money from sources. Within maybe 2 or 3 days, you see the account is closed down unless the owner has to go to the bank and explain what's going on. Yes, so they use this to actually get the intelligence in the transactions. It's all data mining. So to be able to detect let's say on normal transactions, or let's say fraud transactions. Again, in the supply chain or cyber security planning, we also use data mining to help us see what exactly is ongoing or what are the threats that are coming. So, for example, we know this account, we know that the trend for this particular account for this person is actually active in the month of, or in a year from January to March. This for about 3 years now, this particular account in every January to March is very dormant unless it starts from April and going, it starts receiving and sending money. But all of a sudden, in a new year, we saw a huge increase in its activity, huge amount of money coming inside, going. They will start to draw patterns and they will start to detect these anomalies. Right, it also plays vital roles in the health sector, the government sector. We have the scientific research, mathematics, sports, and so on and so forth. For example, in sports, when you visit sports websites, have you wondered that when you visit some sports website, in fact, all sports website, the data, some of them, the live one, you see someone, a team will score, then the let's say the amount of goals will drop after the match. Then you go and watch the table, you will see that automatically the team with the highest points moves top of the table. How do they do that? No, it's not someone sitting down there actually arranging them. No, it's automated. So they know that it's automated in such a way that, in fact, the team which gets more points and more goals, considering them the number of matches played, should be placed first position in that order. Automatically, you visit the website, the sports website, then it starts arranging. This one scores, goes up. This one, we score them, it comes down. These are all part of the patterns data mining helps in drawing. In mathematics, scientific research, data can be gathered in a particular geographical area. And based on that data, we can say, okay, this community is not safe. For the past 3 weeks, there has been increase in, let's say, malaria or any kind of disease there. And so based on this, the number or the citizens most vulnerable to these diseases are the age group between this and this, and so that and so that. And so if we are to develop a vaccine or drug for it, we should consider, in fact, the age group that are getting the disease. We should also know their response to this disease, their immunity, and a whole lot. Data mining helps us in doing that. Now, how does data mining work? How does it work at all? In fact, we understand it can be able to perform so many great roles. How does it work? Data mining is typically done by data scientists and other skilled business intelligence and analytics professionals, but it can also be performed by data savvy business analytics or executives or workers who function as citizen data scientists in an organization. Now, you need to notice that not every organization has a data scientist or a very skilled business intelligence person or an analytics professionals. Now, individuals in the organization who has been given the authority or who has been authorized to handle data can also be their data scientists. These can also be called executives or citizen data scientists. So they are in organization, they have been given, maybe based on the certain knowledge they have about data, they've been given access to their data, they can use it and mine data and bring out decisions for the organization. In fact, 8 core elements include machine learning. Machine learning, when we talk about machine learning, generally, machine learning is your ability to give a machine or to train a machine to be able to recognize certain patterns using statistical analysis along with data management tasks done to prepare data analysis. The use of machine learning algorithms and in fact artificial intelligence tools obviously has automated more of the process and made it easier to mine massive. Note, when we were starting, I said massive data sets. So data mining is not just maybe 3 data or something. No, massive data such as customer databases here, transaction records, log files from web servers, mobile apps, and sensors. So, for example, let's take for example when we talk about these log files, this is actually massive. So let me see if I can find example of log files. I have a chat system where on a streaming site, I have a chat system on a streaming site. Then I have a log files. People, whatever comment people add, we generate a log file. So based on that, now let me try and show you some of the log files. So based on that, I can make informed decisions on it. Let me try and see some of the log files. So website log files. The person visit the website, the activities they do, all those things, they generate a huge amount of data. So let's continue. It's opening. When it's done, I will show you the log files. A huge amount of data. So these type of data can actually be mined. Now, the data mining process can be broken into 4 primary stages. It can be break down into 4 primary stages. Right. The first stage is data gathering. Data gathering. This is very important, and it seems almost all the life cycle of data science we can get this. In the first aspect we saw last week, that's the understanding the business aspect. We saw data gathering to be the first one. Data gathering is very relevant because in data science, your most valuable thing or your gold is your data. So data gathering is key in data mining. You need to actually have your source of data, or you need to gather your data before you can actually carry on any data operations you want to move with. Now, relevant data for analytics application is identified and assembled. The data may be located in different source systems, a data warehouse or a data lake, and increasingly more repository in big data environments that contain a mix of structured and unstructured data. Now, when we talk about structured and unstructured data, you see, in data, we have some data. So we have some part of data to pictures, video, these data are there. We also have a data which are in numbers. So 1, 2, those data are there. We also have data which is in letters. We also have, so here they are saying each external data source may also be used, whether the data comes from a data scientist, or let's say you have a database. Now, what the data gathering is trying to mean here is